tracking a similar effort is what you're looking for? Just a little bit more of the same, but maybe a better result?
Yeah, I thought last game was a good game from everyone. Guys were battling, doing the right things, or what we thought we needed to do. Obviously, the same result, but I think guys, we were proud of the effort, and that's something we want to try and emulate tonight.
Is it possible for today to feel the same as other days and other games? Like a team that's been through this before, can you kind of put the stakes out of your mind and just have it be normal, or does it sit there?
I think you have to just go out there and play. Obviously, you might think about it a little before, but once you get out there, I mean, it's just another game. So obviously the stakes are a little higher, but you can't think that way because then it might change the way you play. So like I said, I think everyone's ready to go and look to give the same game we had in Game 4.
What type of confidence did Game 4, even though it resulted in a loss, what type of confidence did it give you guys just to show how tight of a game you could keep it?
Yeah, I thought that was one of the better games we've played since Jimmy took over. Throughout, obviously didn't score at all, but the things we wanted to do, I thought it was very well played. But I think that can help the group feel good. Obviously, no one feels good about the result, but you feel good about the process and the way it went, and something you try and do again here tonight.
You can never predict the officiating from game to game, but I would imagine that the other night, with just one penalty on each side, kind of fits the kind of recipe you guys would want again.
Yeah, obviously their power play has been hot, and that's something we need to try and contain. And obviously the best way to do that is not let them get on the ice. So I thought it was good. I mean, both teams had one power play, each had a chance. They scored, we didn't. Ended up being the game, but obviously you want to keep it 5-on-5, and this time of year it's important to try and keep it that way.
The temperature went way down between the whistles. Like, I don't know if there was much in the way of scrums and stuff. Is that sort of by design, do you think, or would you anticipate that being the same?
I mean, I think part of that might have came from Game 3. I know the game a little, sideways, but anything that happened after, guys were getting 10s or getting penalties. So I think, maybe guys were a little bit making sure, no one wanted to take a penalty from it. Part of that, I think, is just kind of the way the game went before. So obviously today's a new day. Who knows how it's going to go. But, I think part of it was just carryover from the game before.
You didn't play the last 6:47 the other night. Did the coach sit down and talk with you about why that's unusual for you? You're usually playing every shift, not to play that much of time left in the game.
Yeah, I mean, usually if we're down goals, we try and get guys maybe a little more offensive-minded out there. So game like that, we're able, try and get Spenny some more ice, see if him and Drew can maybe create something, just because they think a little different than me. But no, it's just the way the game flows. Sometimes we'll get more. If we're up a goal, down a goal, sometimes it goes the other way. That's part of it. But this time of year it doesn't really matter. We're just whoever's out there, we're trying to win. So
Mikey,
it's whatever we can do.
Sorry, you talked about just trying to play this game like a regular game. But how important is the first goal? And I ask that because if you're all of a sudden chasing the game and chasing the series, that could be a lot of pressure.
Yeah, I mean that's any game though. If you're chasing down a goal, you're chasing the game. It's hard to come back. They can defend too. I think that's shown, especially last game. So obviously, no matter who you're playing, if you're down and you're trying to come back, and then again you add in the way where we stand in the series right now, it makes it a little extra edge to get over. So obviously, coming out having a good start, trying to get the first goal is going to be important. I think both teams are obviously trying to do it. So it'll be fun.